Cerberus Gridiron Podcast. And now your hosts, Christian and Chris. Powered by Cerberus Fantasy Sports.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the Cerberus Gridiron Podcast. I am your host, Christian _, and this is your co-host, Mr. K Camp. How you doing, Mr. K Camp?
What up? Shalom, Akim, to my good people, and shalom, Akim, to my bad people. May you get some peace into this world. We all need peace, and we know where it comes from. Hallelujah.
Yes, sir.
Bro, how was your weekend?
Too quick.
Like always.
Too legit, too quick. That's exactly how I felt. It was too quick. Now I'm back at work, so that's all it is. Too quick and back at work. But yeah, man, how was your weekend?
Oh, mine was good. Me and the wife, we had a little getaway. Went to the Oklahoma, went to Choctaw, Oklahoma Casino. It's probably like an hour, about an hour, 10 minutes. Quick little getaway. We didn't win no money. The first thing I just said, we rich. We didn't win no money. We didn't lose too much, but we had a good time though.
We lost a lot.
Getaway. We regenerated.
Okay.
So some nice QT time. Back to reality with these boys. So
yeah, well, nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Back to reality, like that Eminem just said, man. Oh man, real quick weekend. But yeah, man. I really ain't got much to say, but I just want to get into this episode, man.
Let's do it then.
All right, man. So we're gonna get into the episode. Everybody, just sit back, relax, and just enjoy. Just enjoy, because what we about to do right here is something what everybody already knows what's going on. And what do they call it right now? It is draft season.
Draft season. Everybody doing mock drafts, all that. Startups, getting to it, getting ready.
I mean, it is draft season. Oh, let's put on this one. Keep on that one. Yeah, but man, everybody, is draft season. So you know what we're gonna do? We are going to do a mock draft for you, and you let us know like how we're doing, and like we're gonna pretty much explain based off the picks that we're doing. So one of the leagues that we're doing right now, it is for 2QB leagues. So it means that you have to start 2 QBs. So right off gate, you have to have 2 starting QBs in your slots positions for the quarterbacks. But we're just going to kick it off right here, man. We're doing this up on Sleeper. So let's just kick it off and just have a little fun. That's all I can say. Just have a little fun. We're going to unpause the draft and we're going to kick it off. Just get straight into the nitty gritty. So you see how we are drafting. So right up great teams 1, 2. So they went Jamar Chase. They got Lamar Jackson, Chase, and Josh Allen. And since we're doing 3-minute clock, so it gives us a time just to look up to see who we're going for. And since this is QB leagues, my boy is sitting right there right now at 1.04. My guy's sitting right there, so I think I'm going to take the future.
The future?
Yeah, the future. And I'm going to have to take Mr. Jaden Daniels, man.
And Tim, let's go ahead. We got 2 minutes. Tell why you taking Jaden Daniels. Oh, quick.
Oh, yeah, real quick.
Go ahead.
So the reason why I'm taking Jaden Daniels is because since this is a dynasty mock draft for 2 QB leagues, I'm thinking about the future. And one thing I want to have is I want to have that sure thing, young future stud QB who I don't even have to think about next year. And we're also in like a win now mode. So I'm going with Jaden Daniels right now based off and it's really I really have faith up in Jaden Daniels. I understand people think about the sophomore slump, but one of the things that you can do is when it comes to looking at some of the players' ups and downs, your best friend can be. I know the co-host said he likes to gamble. And you want to know one place you can go to? You can go to Vegas odds. And Vegas odds can tell you how decent a QB is going to be and players are going to be. So that's one thing that you need to look at whenever you're actually going to it gives you a better scenario when you're looking at certain players. But yeah, I'm going with Jaden Daniels because I need the future QB stud. So that's why I went with Jaden Daniels.
All right, so I'm up on the clock. I am going with my options are Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, Jalen Hurts, Jahmyr Gibbs, or Saquon Barkley. The top 5. This is the 2QBs, 2-star QB. So I'm automatically my decisions between Joe Burrow and Jalen Hurts. I am going to go with Jalen Hurts because he gives me that rushing upside. You saw I think he had 15 or 14 rushing touchdowns last year. Mm-hmm. I don't think that is going to stop. So, and the tush push is still
legal.
It's not banned, so it's still legal. So I'm going with Jalen Hurts because I think he gives me a little bit. He gives me a higher upside than Joe Burrow with his rushing.
Okay. So it's going through. So they ended up going Justin Jefferson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Joe Burrow, who was that? Malik Neighbors, Saquon Barkley, Brock Bowers, and then they had Amon-Ra St. Brown, Patrick Mahomes, CeeDee Lamb, Puka Nacua, Nico Collins, Ashton Genty, and now Mr. K Camp is back on the clock. Let's see what Mr. K Camp is going to do now.
This is start 2QB. They got the ranks. I need to. So who's my next quadra filter? This is wait a minute. Okay, that's how you filter. The next quarterback is Bo Nix. What? I don't see that. So to me, I know I should probably go wide receiver here, but the way it's going, maybe they don't know that it's two QB start, because I feel like a lot more QBs would have been off the board. So with that being said, I think I'm going to roll the dice and think if I can get me a top QB on the comeback, because I don't know why they maybe they don't know that it's 2-star 2 QB. So I'm going to go with having said that, I'm going to go with Brian Thomas Jr. as my number 1 wide receiver. I'm going to go ahead and grab him, and versus going QB, because I think a couple QBs I want, I might be get them in a 3rd and a 4th, because the way this is moving, this is like a regular draft. This they don't understand you got to start 2 QBs. So I understand that, but with them not picking a QB, I'm gonna go with Brian Thomas Jr.
Okay. So you went with Brian Thomas Jr. and you said pretty much because it's 2 QBs, you think you can get your guy on the comeback.
Yeah, because it doesn't show, you know what I'm saying? Because if the computer knew it was QB, I would think more QBs would have been off the board. You see what I'm saying? But since it wasn't, that means to tell me that I can get some good QBs later on. So I'm not gonna force it.
Okay. So he said he's not going to force it. Then the next team Team 5 ended up going with Christian McCaffrey in the 2nd round. I don't know about that, but your boy is thinking about the future. I'm going nothing but young wide receivers or running backs. That's what I'm thinking about the future, because I'm trying to win now, but I'm also thinking about what can happen in the present. And you said concussion?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, I thought you said concussion. I was like, oh, who are you speaking this on right now?
Nobody said.
So what I'm thinking about doing right now, because since there are 6 players that are going to get selected after this, and I do not feel like I'm going to be able to get this player. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to actually draft him a little bit higher than what his ADP is.
Okay.
I'm end up going with Ladd McConkey for the Chargers. So I'm taking him there. So I'm going to see if the guy that I wanted is going to fall to me, which he did not. So, whoa. Oh, it's 3rd round reversal. That's what I did it as.
So it's a lot more than 6.
Yep, it was a lot more than 6, everybody. I put that twist in there and totally forgot what I did.
He forgot what
So
he did to himself.
but it is fine because the guy that I still wanted is there. So
It's still there.
he's still there. So yeah, so we're gonna talk about the thing. So what we ended up doing. So the first 2 rounds were actually snake, and then the third round was third round reversal. And what that means was instead of it continuing to go through the third round like with a snake draft, and since I did say that I was gonna be like 6 picks up, now it actually went up in reverse. So instead of my pick being like 3.04, it's 3.9 now. And then it went back all the way to the end. So let's go back to see like what they ended up doing. So they had Derrick Henry went off the board, AJ Brown, Drake London, Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor, and Bo Nix. And now you're on the clock, man. You already got Jalen Hurts and you got your young stud and Brian Thomas Jr. What you thinking about going with next right now?
And so I'm thinking about going with since I believe you're telling me that it's going to be after I pick, it's going to be 10 picks before I pick again. I am going to grab, even though this is like I said, this is start 2 QBs.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna push it back for another round or 2, and we're gonna go with who I think can pop off this year. Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm still keeping it young.
Okay.
Right? Still keeping it young. I don't know they 5 weeks, but I'm going to grow with that. Still keeping it young. So yeah, I got 2 young wide receivers. mid. It's Jalen Hurts like 28. So I think we're still good with that.
Okay.
It's on you. So the guy you said you wanted that was still there. Is he still there? You gonna get him
he's
now?
still here. Yeah, he's still here. So who I'm gonna end up rolling with, a lot of people ain't been talking about this guy, but I'm still high on him. I don't know if a lot of people are, but the one guy that I will be selecting right here, it is Mr. Breece Hall. A lot of people aren't as high on Breece Hall, especially since what has happened. His stock has just dropped, and I understand why people are touting him, but I do still think he can. If he can't get number 1, I think he can have a top 5 finish this year. So based off his ADP and where the value was, I felt that was the best selection for me at 3.9. So that's the reason why I ended up going with him and what I think he can do in the future, but also he's in a contract year this year. So
he is.
Let's see what he's going to do. It's either he going to put up or he going to shut up. And speaking of shutting up, I'm about to shut up after I make this selection. But at team 3, ended up going with Karen Williams, then Justin Herbert, then John Smith and Jigba. Omarion Hampton went at 4.01, and Chase Brown went at 4.02. James Cook is not holding out anymore, it seems like. He went 4.03, and now I'm back on the clock at number 4. And this is a good selection. So right now I'm still trying to think. I'm still thinking about 2 QBs, thinking about the best players that are available and who can offer me the best selections. And one of the things that I really like this year, and I'm going to see what's going to happen. I'm going to roll the dice right here and see what I can pick up in the later rounds. But I'm looking at my QB right now, my second QB, and like how I told you, I want them to be young. So the next person that I'm going to end up selecting at my QB, it is Mr. Caleb Williams. Mr. Caleb Williams is who I'm going with. Just love what he's doing in Chicago. He finally has a great head coach, and I think that head coach is going to get exactly what they need to get out of him. And that's my second QB. I don't want to say anything else because I know you got to do your selection and you're going to talk about your players, and we can go there.
Okay, so round 4, as you know, I got Jalen Hurts, Brian Thomas Jr., and Marvin Harrison Jr. So my top 5 on the board: Kittle, Higgins, Rasheed Rice, Terry McLaurin, Tyreek Hill. I'm looking at that. I'm also like my coach just said that this is start 2 QBs. So I've already rolled the dice twice on them. I still do not have a running back, but I'm thinking I can roll the dice. After this pick, I have approximately 12 picks. My math is right. 12 picks before I go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I can still get who I think I can roll with. So, having said that, we are going to go and roll the dice and grab. So I got 2 star wide receivers. Let's go ahead and get another quarterback here. I do like George Kittle right there. But in the start 2 QB, I gotta go to the QB. So we're gonna pair my wide receiver with his quarterback.
Okay.
Kyler Murray.
Okay. So do you think they are both going to have a big season this year?
Shit, Trevion.
Oh,
and Kenneth Walker. So I rolled the dice.
I already knew that's who you wanted.
I rolled the dice, didn't make it. I'm back on me again. I was going to settle for either Trevion, Alvin Kamara, or Kenneth Walker as my RB1. Damn. I wanted them. So looking now, I do like Ted. Why does Ted say questionable? I need to look up what's happening. What has happened? Damn, training camp, he questionable already. I need a running back. And so don't want to get desperate. What do you got? Leg is not participating. Is that old?
That was about a month ago.
Oh, I still say questionable. So, okay, I need a running back here. Like I said, I wanted AK, Trevion, or Kenneth Walker. I'd have been happy with either one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to feel too desperate, but I got to get some kind of. I got somebody got to run the ball for me. So we're gonna go with the next best thing. I'm not gonna get Joe Mixon. He's a little older than 2. This is the dynasty, so we're gonna go a little bit younger. We're gonna get Chuba Hubbard as my RB1. I don't love it. I wanted one of them other 3, but it's just where we are.
Okay. So you went Chuba Hubbard, and then the team in front of you went Tet McMillan for the Carolina Panthers. And now this is on the clock right now. So I'm thinking about doing something that's really weird right now. I don't know what you guys are thinking right now, but it is the 5th round. And what I am thinking, I'm still thinking about dynasty. I'm thinking about how I want to have this team to flourish. And the one position that I'm going to roll the dice right here to see if I could get this person at 6.4. But right now, I know this is 2 QBs, but I want to make sure that I got my 3rd QB because I think the same person is going to do a great job this year. But scratch that. F it. Let's go and get it, man. I'm about to go on and get my QB. I mean, my wide receiver. And Mr. DJ Moore, I think I'm gonna pair him up with his quarterback Caleb Williams. And the thing about it is, yeah, boy, if I could do that salsa right now, I'd do that salsa because my QB is still there right now. So my QB is still there. So I could end up getting him, but I don't know. I'm trying to see what else is good down here. You got Mr. Zay Flowers, you got David Montgomery, and everybody. This is Dynasty, so we are trying to get and build the best team. So the next thing that I'm thinking of what I'm going to end up doing is I might end up punting. But you know what they say, man. You got to get your player, man. You got to get your players, dog. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to get one of my running backs that I am very high on and been high on since the rookie draft. I gotta get
who you reaching?
Caleb Johnson, man. Caleb Johnson. Because I have a feeling that he's not going to come back to me. He's not going to make it back to me at 7.09. So in the draft, you got to get who you want. And the thing about it is, out of everybody that was still there, I still like him over some of the players. So I like him over DK Metcalf. I like him over James Conner. I like him over Zay Flowers. I like him over Colston Sutton. I like him over David Montgomery. And I also like him over Jameson Williams and Romeo Aduze, which I do not need to have him because physically I already got DJ Moore. So I really don't need him. And then I got George Pickens. So the next best thing was Caleb Johnson or Quinshon Judkins. Didn't go Quinshon Judkins because I do not know what's going to happen with him. And so
we should get the news on that shit.
So that's the one thing that I am doing. I'm holding off, and I had to get the next best thing, which is Caleb Johnson, just to secure my running back room. And let's go to you, man. Who are you about to take right here?
So I got my 2 quarterbacks. I got 2 wide receivers. I got 1 running back. So now I am looking. I know, like, again, this is still start 2 QBs, so you probably need at least 3, right? But there's so many QBs that are still good QBs that are still left on the board. I don't want to rush it. Looking at some QBs that I still would be cool with in getting them. So I'm going to punt on QB right now. And so wide receiver, there's DK Metcalf there. Maybe. But I feel like I need to get a running back, even though I don't love any of these running backs here. I'm kind of in a dead zone. So what I'm going to do is...
And he told me I was reaching early, everybody. And he told me I was reaching.
Yeah, I'm just going to reach a little bit, though. I'm just going to complete what they call a best ball stack. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab James Conner. He's probably only be good for 1 more year.
Okay.
It is what it is. I really wanted one of them young studs. Damn it, that hurt.
But the one thing about that, though, even though you got James Conner here, you can typically probably get Trey Benson up in the later rounds as well. So
I can't get him. So now it's back on me.
Yep,
back on the clock. And so, like I said, this is start 2 QB. I can go CJ Stroud, Dak Prescott, Jordan Love, Jordan Fields, JJ McCarthy, or Trevor Lawrence. Initially, I was going to jump to Trevor Lawrence because I got Brian Thomas Jr., but then I was like, wait a minute now. I mean, I got CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud, if you read the updated news, he lost a little weight, got some of that body fat off of him. So maybe he's a little light on his feet. Maybe he might run a little bit more. I do see a bounce back here from him in the Houston, Texas, especially him. So, having said that, he's young. We're going to go CJ Stroud right here.
Okay. All right, you went Mr. CJ Stroud. So some of the next things that I'm thinking about right here, and if you're actually made it this far to the video, just make sure you actually stop and actually give me that thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up, because those are free. And if you like more content like this, if we can get, let's just say 25 likes this episode, we can get 25 likes this episode, we will do another mock draft like this. And then whatever you pick, the very first comment, whatever they say, that's what type of draft we're going to do, as long as we can get 25 likes. So back to the actual mock draft. So what I'm thinking about right now is I'm trying to still keep the team young. I have a veteran presence in DJ Moore and also in Breece Hall. So those are my 2 older veterans on my team. But I'm also thinking about staying young as well. Looking at what's on the board, you got Dak Prescott, who is coming off an actual injury. You got Jordan Love, they're thinking he's going to be. You said what?
I see he was injured a little bit too last year. Go ahead.
Yeah. So they're thinking he might be able to take that next step up. You got Justin Fields, who they're saying that's going to play well with up in that offense up for the Jets. Then you got JJ McCarthy, who nobody has seen nothing yet. So we're going to see what he's going to be this up and coming season. Then you got Trevor Lawrence. That's one thing right there. It's hard to see. Are we finally going to see the true Trevor Lawrence?
Hey.
I do not know. Next up, you got Romeo Oduze. I really can't go that route because I already physically have DJ Moore. So I'm not thinking about that right now. Michael Penix for the Atlanta Falcons. That would be a good selection a little bit if I felt like he could be that next thing. But he doesn't have a stud there with him. So, and
does he not? Drake London not a stud?
Nah, I don't. He ain't no Justin Jefferson. I tell you that.
He ain't that, but he gonna be a wide receiver 1 this year. But you also don't want 3 quarterbacks from the same draft class. I'm sure you don't, because that's what you would have if you were to give Michael Penix.
So that's the one thing, y'all. The co-host does not know what I want to do, but I'm actually gonna do it. we're going to do 3
I don't
quarterbacks
know.
from the same draft class, and I had to go Mr. J.J. McCarthy.
He went a different way, though.
I went a different way. I zigged when other people zagged. The reason why I went J.J. McCarthy is because looking back at his head coach and what he has done with the QBs there, he physically got Sam Darnold $130 million contract, $100 million contract. And based off of what they're seeing from JJ McCarthy, he's showing progress, even though this is his rookie season. So the one thing about that is great, that nobody knows what he can do. And since nobody knows what he can do, like, that's the best thing right there. So he's gonna get into the offense. He still has his true number one wide receiver in Mr. Justin Jefferson. He also has Mr. Jordan Addison as well. Then TJ Hawkinson is coming back. And if you are looking at something that is very familiar right here, in the 6th, 7th, and 8th round, 4 of the Minnesota Vikings are roughly going around up in per the actual ADP, which TJ Hawkinson's, I just took JJ McCarthy. Then you also had Jordan Addison's going a little bit early in the 7th round. And then you had Mr. Aaron Jones as well. So that's quite interesting seeing that all 4 of them, possibly just only 3 of them, are going in the 6th, 7th, and 8th round per the ADP. And now, since I'm back on the clock, I already have Mr. Jaden Daniels. So my QBs are pretty much set. I'm not thinking about a QB anymore. So I got to figure out the next best thing and the next best option for me. And y'all let me know, like, what would y'all do up in the 8th round right now? Is there something that you're seeing out there? Something that I'm not seeing? One of the things that I'm looking at, I don't know if I want to poke this bear, but I might have to go with Old Man River. Do I want to go with this guy right here? Or do I want to complete a stack? No, I'm just going to go with the same guy from the exact same draft class as Mr. DJ Moore. Got drafted a little bit ahead of him. And Mr. Calvin Ridley. Yeah, and I'll tell the reason why I went Calvin Ridley after you select who you want to see. Who you want Who did you want? Did you want Tyler Warren?
Yes, I was going to go Tyler Warren. See, the computer don't know. The computer doesn't know this is a 2-star 2QB. I wanted Tyler Warren.
Nah, man, the daggone computer's doing what he's supposed to do. He's sniping me.
Computer, he doing that, but the computer don't know because QB should have been a lot higher. So since my guy tight end got drafted, because I was finna go get Tyler Warren. Like, let me get Tyler. Let me get my young stud tight end. Nope, not doing that. Because there's too many quarterbacks that are up that I'm seeing. Yeah, they will all be gone if they do this to start 2 QBs. So I don't know. Fuck, that threw me off. That annoys me when that happens. And it's always right before I pick. Like, I was thinking Trevor Lawrence, but I was like, I got 3 quarterbacks. I can wait a little bit. Michael Penix. I mean, I got a young quarterback, CJ Stroud. He's only 3 years in. He's probably still younger than Michael Penix. And so if I scroll down, now I'm into dead man territory. Tony Pollard, Chris Godwin, Brian Thomas Jr. I don't love none of this. I would trade out of this right now. Normally I would trade out of it because I hate this. This is a dead zone. I hate this. I don't like it. And I'm finna have to jump all. I'm finna reach like a mug, and I don't really want to, but I'm about to because.
Who are you about to reach for?
Right. Who am I about to reach for? I'm literally scrolling down the list like, who am I about to reach for? I guess I'm about to get Travis Etienne, which I do not love.
Okay.
Out of the running backs, is him, but I would really like to go wide receiver, but
okay.
So far down. But I think I got the guy I want. Or I think I can get. I think I can get him on a comeback. So we're gonna go Travis Etienne here. I don't love this. How do you click him? My shit was tripping.
Who are you trying to go?
I'm trying to go Travis Etienne. It's not. Mine is tripping. Hit the plus button, right?
Yeah, it went.
Yeah, it's also not letting me put anything in my queue. Like I can't put players in my queue.
Oh, I don't know about all that though.
Okay, back on me. Trevor Lawrence, quarterback. Everett Ingram. I'd like to go a little bit. I'd like to go a little bit younger than that. So hey, I didn't get Tyler Warren. So F it. We're gonna go Coastal Loveland. I know he's hurt, but Ben Johnson got him early. So here we are. That's twice that Tyler Warren got sniped in front of me because this happened in real life in my draft. I had to set up a Coastal Loveland. My gosh, this is deja vu. I don't like it. So we're gonna go our first time off the board, Coastal Loveland. Why can't I cue my people up though?
Okay, so he is going coasting Loveland with his tight end, and the one thing that I'm looking at my tight end is I'm looking at a player that can do something this year. Hopefully, I'm going to roll the dice with this guy. I'm not going the actual young route anymore. So currently, the only tight ends that are available, which I think they're two great tight ends that can do something big this year. You got Evan Ingram, who is actually in Denver now, and then you also have David Njoku. David Njoku, I think he can be and take that next step. The only thing about it comes down is his injuries. So some of the things that I'm thinking about is I'm looking to who's going to – one, I do not know who the QB is going to be in Cleveland. Who do y'all think is going to be the QB? Let us know down up in the comments who you think is going to win that job. Because right now they're saying Kenny Pickett is actually going to win that QB1 job right now. So that's going to be very interesting right there if he does end up winning that job. So after all that talking and going back and forth, I'm trying to think. I only got 1:55 on the clock. Let's see if I can do something spicy here up in the later rounds, trying to get that next thing. I think I'm going to be able to get that guy. So we're going to end up seeing something special. So I'm going to go with Evan Ingram. And the reason why I went with Evan Ingram is because of I know Bo Nix and I know how Sean Payton loves to use the tight ends in his offense. And with them doing that and understanding what is at stake, so that rounds off my team right there in the 9th round. So in the 10th round, like we only have a couple more rounds left just to make our selections. And I'm still thinking about the future, thinking about the team that I have set up. And y'all are going to let us know, man. Y'all don't have to grade this team. Let us know how good we did at the very end. But the one thing that I'm focusing on is my next wide receiver. I already got 2 older guys, but I'm looking at a younger guy who's going to be able to step up for me. Matthew Golden is a good option right there. You also got Jayden Reed, which is very interesting how both of the those wide receivers are right back to back in the ADP. Well, not as close, but like they're 10 picks off, 9 or 8 picks off. So I'm thinking about the next person I'm going to end up going with is I want to go with a rookie. I really think this guy has a lot of potential this year that he can end up giving you that extra And I'm actually going to do Mr. Emeka Egbuka as my 3rd wide receiver on my team. And look at that, Mr. David Njoku went off right before you.
I'm fine with that. I was either gonna go with Matthew Golden or Emeka Egbuka, but since you went with Egbuka, I'm left with Matthew Golden. Green Bay had selected a wide receiver in the first round since 2002. So let's see what Matthew Golden's got to the table. Matthew gonna keep it young. Matthew Golden.
Okay. You must have your boy Dalton Kincaid all queued up.
No, I had Tucker Kraft queued up.
Oh, okay.
They took him. That's what I had. Well, it wasn't cute. I had a start, but I don't know how to queue anymore because you're supposed to hit that little plus sign over there with the
Yeah.
thing, but it's not working. I'm clicking it, but it's not queuing no player up. So I don't know what happened, what I did. But
it's just queuing up players for me.
it is.
Yep.
Who knows what I did or press something. So okay, it's up on me. We got 2QB, got Sammy Darnold, we don't trust. Anthony Richardson, we don't trust. We got Jordan Mason. I'm looking. But actually,
You already know what one person would say right now up in our chat. Oh my goodness. It is the 11th round and you have to go with him. That's going to be a steal for you.
I'm not touching Kyle Pitts. If that's what you were thinking.
No, I'm talking about Jordan Mason. That's what I was talking about.
Jordan Mason, I got Connor. Oh, I can't get nobody young at this point. So I'm gonna keep it all because they all. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna reach a little bit. I'm gonna. So I like to do stacks. I like to keep my players on the same team. So either going right here, I'll either go Jordan Mason, or we're gonna go Jaden Higgins to pair with CJ Stroud that we have. So we're gonna go with Jaden Higgins right here. Keeping it young. All my wide receivers young. Running backs old. Wide receivers young though. So we're going with Jaden Higgins.
Man,
and Jordan Mason.
Oh my goodness!
You better get. Well, you often say you can't. I say get Trey Harris, but you can't because you got Ladd.
Man,
get Kyle Pitts.
Man, nobody get no Kyle Pitts, man. Man, this dude took my Jaden Higgins, man. I had a good spew on the reason why I was going to take him and everything. But, man, forget it, man. Well, he ain't on the team no more.
He ain't on the team.
So, man, so this is where the rounds get dicey and everything. So I'm trying to get like that next best player available, building out the team, rounding everything out. So I'm trying to think the next best option of what I physically can do based off how my team is constructed. Y'all let me know like who should I end up going right here? Like, I have an idea. This is where the rounds where I'm going to try to get my guys. Because right now there are no trainers or anything, so I'm trying to stay focused on what I'm trying to do. Some of these guys I really just can't. I can't roll with them. Like Michael Pittman, Stephon Diggs, can't go with him. I do like me some Kyle Pitts, man. He is up in a contract year right now, so the dude probably got to perform this year. If he does not, I still think that he's going to sign with the team, and he's going to end up exploding up on that team next year. So I might have to end up rolling with Mr. Man, do I really want to do it right now? Yeah, I'm gonna go Kyle Pitts, and I'm gonna just keep it spicy. With Kyle Pitts, hoping that he's gonna end up doing something in the future. I know a lot of people are writing him off, but another daggone snipe again.
Kyle Williams.
Yes.
Thought you was Kyle Williams, didn't you?
But look at this, man. You can already tell right now, man, the computer does not know what he's doing. If people that are listening right now to the audio version, we are still doing the draft, and we're in the 11th and 12th round. The computer who was picking right in front of me ended up going Stephon Diggs and then came back with Kyle Williams. We know for a fact that they will never, ever do that. But hey, man, to each his own, man. Each his own. So now I got to think about the next best thing for my team. And with that being said, I'm looking at what I have right now. I kind of neglected my running back room. So one of the things that I'm looking at is for the future and what can help me now also as well. And I'm going to go a little bit older right now. And I'm going to get that Mr. J.K. Dobbins right now. I'm going J.K. Dobbins right now at 12.4 because I need that third running back just so I can continue to build my team because I've been sniped at my wide receiver position. So I got to go with the next best things that's going to help me out.
All right, drafted. Next pick is on me. So what have I neglected? I need somebody young at that RB position. So let's go with we got James Conner, but if he get hurt, we need his backup, right? So let's keep it in the Cardinal family. Let's complete. Let's quadruple my complete. Let's quadruple complete my stack for the Cardinals, and we're gonna go with Trey Benson right here in the 12th. Back up.
So the one thing about that, I was gonna go Trey Benson, but I was like, nah, I need a guy that's actually gonna play right away. Maybe.
That's fair. It's back on me. A couple of my players got sniped that I wanted. I was gonna try to get Isaiah Likely. He gone. I was gonna get Fergie. He gone. I need to true up my tight end position. So we're gonna go ahead and grab Old Faithful. Let me foot on that just to see. I mean, we ain't going that old. We don't get Zach Ertz. Shout out to Zach Ertz. Ooh, should I go? I'm either gonna go Brenton Strange or I'm going Hunter Henry. How old is Brenton Strange? Brenton Strange only 24. You know what? I think I'm gonna go
second year out of Penn State.
Penn State. I think I'm gonna go. Let's get Strange out here, and let's go with Brenton Strange over Hunter Henry. It's between those two for me, but I'm gonna go Brenton Strange over Hunter. Young, another young tight end. This is Dynasty.
Okay. So right now, what I'm thinking about now is I'm trying to get those depth pieces just in case somebody does end up getting injured on the team, or even another person getting injured on somebody else's team. One of the things I'm looking at is a nice depth piece that I can try to acquire in these later rounds. Maybe something like a handcuff. So y'all let us know down up in the comments, like, what are some of the handcuffs that you're looking at right now in the 13th and 14th round? Or who are you thinking that's going to end up being spicy and end up taking somebody's job in the 13th or 14th round? I don't think this person can take somebody's job, but I think he can be a complimentary back. And I will say there's between two guys. I'm either going to go Isaiah Garrindo from the San Francisco 49ers, or I'm going to go with Ray Davis. Those are the two guys who I'm thinking about getting. I might be able to get both of them, actually, man. You never know. I know James Cook is actually back in the system, but who knows, man? He might end up wanting some more money and just going to do his thing. But with that being said, I'm actually going to do a curveball right here. I'm actually going to go with Mr. Cedric Tillman. Cedric Tillman for the Cleveland Browns. That's who I'm going with right now at 3.09. Cedric Tillman with the Cleveland Browns. I don't know if a lot of people are thinking about him right now. I don't know why they are doing kickers. I probably should have took those kickers off, but hey, we don't care about the kickers. We just drafting how we should be doing. So I went with Cedric Tillman because I do believe he can take that next step this year. And a lot of people are not thinking about Mr. Cedric Tillman right now. So if you are physically out there in the dynasty space doing QB leagues, 2 QB leagues, or even just regular Superflex or 1 QB leagues, think about a guy like Mr. Cedric Tillman that can help take your team to that next level and can help you out on some of those bye weeks. Those are the type of guys I'm looking at right now to fill my rosters between 13, 14, and 15 right now, especially since we're only going 15 rounds. So the next person that I'm going to end up doing, not going QB, could end up going running back. But let's go and throw another dice, man. Let's go with another wide receiver. And let's see. Hopefully this guy's going to step up this year. And let's go with Mr. XL, man. Let's go with XL. XL for the Carolina Panthers. That's who I'm going with. I'm hoping that he's going to end up stepping up this year. He has bulked up a little bit per what they're saying right now. And I think he's going to be able to take that next step. Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say, dog, man. I just think he's going to take that next step.
It's on me. So we reaching. But since we reaching, let's see here.
Well, hold on. I'm not reaching because I don't need another QB. You got Sam Darnold. You got.
Bro, you don't even have two. You got one tight end, don't you?
I got two
Oh,
tight
you got
ends,
2.
dog. See,
Excuse me.
man. That's the one
Okay.
thing the co-host ain't doing. He ain't even seeing. He thinking. See, I
Don't
zig when other
don't
people
know.
zag, man.
No. So it's on me. I had XL queued up.
Mm-hmm.
So since we're not going XL because somebody took him, let's go with what is this cat? 27 in the league, 5 years. I don't love it. I got 3 quarterbacks, so I'm good there. Zach Ertz too old. Tank Bigsby, man. I need to get Rendo. That's a maybe. Tank Bigsby, Daniel Jones, no K Dot. I got 2 tight ends. I'm all right. Too old. Mike Gesicki too old. There's Mason Taylor only the tight end. So I'm going down here with you. Hey, what I wanted to do. We're throwing darts at this point. I'm throwing 2 darts. And I'm not getting Jackson Dart though, but I'm throwing 2 darts. Let's go with Isaac Garindo because CMC allowed to get hurt again. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. Okay. He's throwing darts out there, everybody. He's throwing darts. You don't know what he's doing right now.
We're going defense. We ain't thought about that. We don't have a defense and a kicker. That's why.
I ain't worrying about that right now.
You should have turned that off then, buddy. Because that's throwing off everything. Making it like we trapped it. If they do it great, it could be like Top Dog and Young Cut. They did not get a kicker or a defense. They're gonna suck. So it's back on me. I went running back there. So we're gonna go wide receiver here. We're just gonna throw a Hail Mary throw of somebody I think who could probably be something. We're gonna go with old Pat Bryant because your boy said that he reminded him of Michael Thomas. So some good words there. So we're going with Pat Bryant. Let's throw the dice out there.
Hey, man, that is daggone Jaden Higgins and Pat Bryant now, man.
Well, you took XL from me. That's what you get.
Hey, man, I give you XL over daggone Pat Bryant. Oh, man. So last pick.
Jaylen Noel out there.
Trying to make this, man, ain't nobody want no Jaylen Noel, man. I wanted Pat Bryant, man. So trying to
left me XL. I probably wouldn't have got Pat Bryant. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't have got Pat Bryant if you had left me XL. But hey.
So
that's my fault.
I'm looking down up in the gosh, man. He threw the curveball, everybody. Threw that curveball out there. I ain't think he was gonna go Pat Bryant, but hey, man, what can I say, man? I've been talking about this cat for like the longest, so I think people be listening out there up in the streets. But it's quite interesting right here because we don't know what's going to happen with Quinshon Judkins, and this is a prime real estate for Mr. Dylan Sampson. Mr. Dylan Sampson is great to have, especially, which I'm shocked that he's still this low. We already do know this is sleeper ADP, and things can end up changing, especially since the news got out. Like, we don't know what's going to happen, so people are probably vaulting him up some of the draft boards, maybe a round or 2 ahead of his ADP. So that's another move that I'm thinking right there. I do not know. I thought about going with I know a lot of people probably ain't high on this guy, and that is Mr. Roschon Johnson. I just want to see what Pat Bryant is. Right now I'm throwing darts out there. I want to see what's going to hit and what's going to stick. And Mr. Roschon Johnson, I know they did not take a running back into the 7th round, and they got Mr. DeAndre Swift there, but then they also got their thumper and Mr. Roschon Johnson, which it could end up being the rookie out of the 7th round. Who knows what ends up happening? So instead of being long-winded, let's just throw a dart and let's see who we can go with, and let's just stick with it. I'm going to go Jalen Royals. Jalen Royals for the Kansas City Chiefs, especially since
You should all that and went with Jalen Rose.
Yep, sure did. So went with Jalen Burrows, everybody. I told you, man, I got to zig one dag on other people's zag, man. Zigging and zagging over here, man. So looking at the board, looking at the draft board, y'all let us know on who had the better draft. Let us know. I ended up going with Jaden Daniels, Lad McConkey, Breece Hall at my running back position, Caleb Williams at my second QB, DJ Moore at my wide receiver, Caleb Johnson in the 6th round. In the 7th round, I had Mr. J.J. McCarthy. I had Mr. Calvin Ridley at 8.04. Evan Ingram is my tight end who I am rolling with this year based off this draft and me selecting at 1.04. And then I had to get Mr. Emeka Egbuka. Great place to get him, especially in the 10th round based off seeing everything that is there. And especially with Kyle Pitts right here coming back and being my second tight end, I really think Kyle Pitts is going to do something good this year. If it's not this year, then I still have faith that he's going to get selected by another team that's going to be able to push him to that next level. It sucks that he did not get traded. But yeah, then ended up going J.K. Dobbins from there. Then did Cedric Tillman and Xavier Legette and Mr. Jalen Royals, who was rounding off my team right now. And Mr. Camp. Go and let everybody know who you end up selecting and the reasons why as you're going through the list.
So I got Super Bowl MVP. I mean, needless I say more. Fly goes fly, baby. Jalen Hurts. Then I went with Brian Thomas Jr., who can probably be wide receiver 1. Marvin Harrison Jr., who I'm expected to take another step, right? Wide receiver 1. Then I got Kyler Murray, who's quarterback for Marvin Harrison Jr. He better step the F up so Marvin can be a wide receiver 1. Then I ain't gonna lie, I had to settle for Chuba Hubbard as my RB1. I came up with James Conner because I was like, I need some running backs. Those two, they two old faithfuls. We're going to trust them. Then I came right back with C.J. Stroud to pair with I ain't got him yet. But I got C.J. Stroud because I needed a young quarterback. I got me 2 quarterbacks who are mobile, who can give me rushing touchdown. But then I got me a pocket passer too. I like to diversify my portfolio. Then I came back with Travis Etienne. Came back with Colston Loveland as my rookie tight end, as my tight end 1, young, fresh. Matthew Golden came back with him, stud, ran a 4.39. So, hey, let's do something in Green Bay. Jaden Higgins to pair with C.J. Stroud. Then I came back with Trey Benson to back up James Conner to help him out. I finally got my young running back after 11 rounds. Then I came back with Brenton Strange, who's only 24 years old out of Penn State. Isaac Guerrero as the handcuff to CMC. And then Pat Bryant to the guy that Sean Payton related to Michael Thomas. I'm going to say Marcus Costa. Michael Thomas. Oh, we running on time.
But, yeah, so that is the ADP. Or that's the draft that we just did, everybody. Yeah, man, it was a good show. So we will be showing this draft out there. I think this is probably one of the dopest drafts out there. I don't know what you were thinking, Mr. K Camp. I think my team is going to take this whole league by storm, just based off of how my team is built right now. But I can't believe I got some of the guys that I got in the rounds. But, yeah, man, this team is the hottest team out there at picking at 1.04. Any last words, Mr. K Camp?
They hide next to me. But anyway, they hide after me, excuse me. Hey, we like to end. I can't even talk. We like to end every show. We're telling y'all how much we appreciate y'all. We know y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us, and we very much appreciate it. 5-star review, please.
Yep.
We will try to see if there's a grade. We can find a grade just to see who had the better draft. I think I did, obviously. But yeah, Y'all be great out there. Spread love.
And not hate.
Thanks for checking out another episode of Cerberus Gridiron Podcast, powered by Cerberus Fantasy Sports. Make sure you stay tuned for the next episode.